Hi, everyone. This is Tracy Malone from narcissistabusesupport.com. Welcome back to my channel or to my podcast if you're listening on pod. Today, I'm going to be talking again to estranged parents, and I'm wearing the same shirt if you're watching me on YouTube because I had a good hair day. I said, I've got another idea for a video. Let's do it now. So, what I see so often in the estrangement arena when you have a narcissistic son or daughter-in-law is the ultimate controlling tool. Let's just hypothetically say you have a son and they're with a female and they begin to feel like they're losing control of your kid. Now, this could happen at this time or it could happen for a myriad of other reasons, but often, if your kid starts to pull away, this happens in every narcissistic relationship. They clamp on. They get all lovey and kind and sweet. The love bombing cycle of abuse is idealized, devalued, discard. So when you are in that, I don't know about this, I'm questioning this relationship, the narcissist goes back to love bombing. And in the male female combination here, the female narcissist can use pregnancy as a trap. And a lot of my clients have had this happen, or it seems like it happens. It seems like this was so fast. And why are they doing this? I wanted to take some time to explain, like, how pregnancy becomes another weapon, not only for the future grandchildren that you probably will be estranged from or allowed to see them for a little while and rip that carpet out from under you, right? It's more in sort of I want you to know the reasoning behind it. Clearly, we know that if it's a quick, fast relationship and then they want to get, pregnant right away, no matter what they're doing this, it is natural for you to be wondering, did they do this to my child on purpose? Are they trying to trap my child? Every parent wonders that because it's just weird. Shotgun weddings and babies in stomachs, it's very quick. And you kind of feel like your kid didn't have a chance to really get to know them, get to know your family. But you have to understand why they're doing this. When there is a narcissist, it is a strategic weapon of control, right? It creates dependence and puts pressure on them with this false sense of permanence. Well, now we are going to be together forever because we've got this kid, and you have to do what I say and you have to protect me, right? And they do it to lock in the relationship. They use the potential baby or pregnancy to hook them. I have seen situations where it's been a fake pregnancy and then they, oh, had a miscarriage and all this stuff. And I'm not belittling people who have miscarriages, but when they're fake and then the family finds out they were never real and they just pretended that they had a miscarriage for more attention and more drama, um, or to there was no actual baby, but they were trying to trap your child. So it gets really sticky here, right? But it makes your child harder to leave, right? They begin to question everything that's going on, right? But the stuff that they've been telling your child starts to change, right? Before you were the toxic one, you did this, you didn't listen to them, you weren't this, whatever they're accusing you of. We have to realize that the line becomes different. The controlling hook in your kid's back is, we need to protect the baby from these toxic people. Your parents are a danger. Look at how much they screwed you up. We can't have our children around them. And you're our family now. We don't need them. Those are the three most common things that your kid will hear. It's pressure, it's coercive control. We need to protect our baby from toxic family members, your mother and your father. Now, I have been coaching people with narcissistic families for a decade. And I can tell you, there are some situations when you've got a cuckoo, crazy, angry, narcissistic parent that has to get out of their life. Totally understand that. But the narcissist is using this as a weapon to isolate you guys and use the grandchildren as a bargaining chip, right? They use it to, dangle in front of you. I actually have a carrot. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Now you're looking at the roots of my hair, but oh, here's my carrot. I dangled this carrot. The child becomes a bargaining chip. Do what we say, do as I tell you to do, or you won't see them. It's a hostage situation, and it becomes that in so many of these situations, right? So they'll punish you if you don't do what they want, or they'll punish you if you do what they want, but you didn't do it the way they wanted and you didn't know the rules, right? So just watch out, and have a red flag in your head if dating is quick, even if it's not, but maybe a year, and then all of a sudden they're pregnant, and all of a sudden, you know, you guys are cut more out of their life. This is to be expected because that is the bargaining chip to keep your kid away from you. And so just keep your eyes open for this. If it starts to happen, don't tell your child. um, you know, let's say that this is your son, she's dropping you with the baby, this isn't right. You have to learn to plant seeds of abuse versus going, that's a narcissistic thing, and that's a this, or that's gaslighting. Those things get us in trouble. So, something along the lines of, it feels like you've had to give up a lot in such a short time. How are you doing with all this, right? Instead of the shock about the baby, just put that out there, right? I have this new book coming in, and this is just a possible cover, but it is they don't see it, but you do. How to plant the seeds, gently naming abuse. So I'm hoping to get that out in July while my other book, Estranged by Lies, and this is a nice big book. This is going to be all about what to do, how to handle yourself, how to handle conversations, how to go to therapy with them. It's a plethora of wonderful information, and I think it will help all of you who are going through estrangement. But for now, this is Tracy Malone. I want you to keep the door open. Be very careful what you say to them, because anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of narcissism. And, say one bad thing about their partner, off with your head. So get support, get some help. I am always here. I coach people anywhere in the world, and I am happy to help you understand what's going on and how not to make another mistake. Again, this is Tracy Malone. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you on my next episode. Thank you so much.